Well, hello YouTube. Here we are. We have ourselves a start to another day. It's going to be a long day. Got a couple of appointments today. Got to travel all the way to Edmonton, Alberta on our -10 Celsius morning. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So here we go. Well, this morning is supposed to be the morning that's going to lead to the big day, which is tomorrow. Don't exactly know how the day is going to unfold or so, but if it ends the way I'm hoping it to, then today should end in a motel room somewhere. If it doesn't end the way that I want it to, then it'll end right back here, well, in my yard in Lloydminster. And then we'll have to wait for another doctor's appointment once again. So of course, hopefully it all goes well. I'm not looking forward to another surgery. However, surgeries can be good for you. A little bit of recovery, and I should be back to where I was semi-pre-accident condition. Get that all squared away, and we can move on with our life. So I have about a 4-hour or so appointment after about a 3-hour drive, so at least it's not a 5-minute appointment this time. And then I want to do some running around. If they decide they want to keep me, I need to do some running around to pick up some goodies, because, well, it's going to be like 3 or so days that I'll be there. And then once that's all squared away, then the big day is tomorrow, and then, well, you come on home, I suppose. Don't exactly know what I'll be able to shoot over the next few days for footage, but we will cross that when we get there, and around we go. So yeah, got the dash camera here. Gonna slap her in the windshield, and let's hit the road. Well, hello YouTube, here we are with a bit of an update. Well, of course, as you've seen by the road footage there, made her to Edmonton. Went through all my appointments and such. Apparently I've been given, so far anyway, the go-ahead for tomorrow. Just waiting for them to give me a phone call saying what time to be there for. Whether it's 8 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, or 4:30 in the afternoon. I don't imagine it's going to be 4 o'clock in the afternoon because the doctors still want to go golfing, but you never know how it will turn out. Well, of course, went through all those tests and everything. They explained the procedure, how it's going to go. A lot of it was, very much repetition, but hey, when you're dealing with a lot of people, some people don't listen to you, so repetition is key. And one of the things that they discussed was the possibility of 2 ways of doing the procedure. One of them was like a local anesthetic, I believe they called it, where he kind of freezes my hand, gives me a little bit of good stuff, and I'm kind of sit there and drool while he roots around in my hand looking for the lost nickel that he lost a few years ago. And the second procedure is they knock you out colder than a cucumber and do God knows what else to you when you're asleep, and you wake up, or for me anyway, with a really nasty reaction to the anesthetic and such. But hey, whatever way works the best, right? If he puts me out, then that means I'm not wiggling or moving around or trying to update my Facebook status at the same time, and everything works out fine. But if he wants to do it the other way because it's less evasive or harsh on me, then he's the medical professional. Obviously, he's the one who's been chosen to do all this, and who my life is in his hands. So I guess it'll be what it is. But pretty much, guys, gonna go check into the motel. Gonna see how the night goes. Probably try to do one more check-in or so before the night's over, and around we go. So yeah, you guessed her. See y'all later. Hello YouTube, here we are. Well, it's a start to another day. However, it is still the same vlog as the day before. Still in the big city of Edmonton, Alberta. Checked in a motel room there yesterday and kind of ended up crashing. Today you wake up and we find this. As you see, it is snowing out and all that good stuff. Well, it is typical weather for this time of year. I was just getting ready to head her on over to the hospital. I did get a call yesterday for the actual time of the surgery, so good to go for there. Got everything packed, got things squared away, stuff I want to take, stuff I want to leave, stuff I want to lock up to make sure it doesn't walk away while I'm not here. And really, the rest is in the doctor's hands. So hopefully everything goes well, which I'm sure it should. And well, next time you see me, I'll have a cast or a bandage or something on my hand. It might be another day or so before I do another check-in, because, well, he did say about exploring other options for surgery, but one was going to be a general anesthetic and one was going to be like a local. And one of them I was going to bounce back from with, you know, not nearly as many cotton-headed moments in the next few days. But if he has to do the other one, well, I guess it is what it is. But pretty much, guys, of course, probably going to call a taxi and head her on over. Because, well, they don't want me driving. And with the weather like this, I probably shouldn't either be driving under the influence of anesthetic. Even to take the chance, even if it's only a few blocks. So yeah, you guessed her. We'll catch you all later. Here we are. Little bit of a start to day 3, I believe. Well, we are the morning after the day before, which was the big surgery day. Coming to you live from inside the motel room. Just getting things packed up, squared away. And I'm gonna head her back home today. Well, yesterday was a interesting day, to say the least. It was a big surgery day. However, with one huge difference, I didn't react nowhere near as bad from the anesthetic this time around as I did the first time. Obviously it was different doctor this time, probably different anesthetic team. Most doctors have their own preferences. Maybe they even used a different type this time on me as well, because last time I was violently ill all through the first night and you know, the following day after, where this time around you know, I had my moments in the recovery room, but who doesn't? And later on that evening, I actually ate light, of course, like noodles or something, but I actually had food. Where the previous time around, I didn't dare eat nothing but Gravol and ginger ale, and even that didn't stay down very well. Well, I got myself in a surgery cast. Pretty much look, you could tell. This doctor this time was pretty good. He actually came down and actually seen me in the day surgery recovery type room on his way home from work. So I must have made quite the impression on him, because I've never had a doctor actually come see me in his street clothes before. Usually they come and see me in scrubs or you know, even a suit and tie. You know, I've never actually seen him in street clothes, so that was kind of nice, actually. Well, I got a few things to pack and a few phone calls to make, obviously, and well, we'll point her east and get home. Once I get home, I'll probably end up crashing, but I'll try to do another check-in or so, or at least conclude this here vlog so it doesn't run on to day 4. And well, around we go. I will throw some road footage in here of the trip here and some of the stops around Edmonton, and then probably a little bit of highway footage the way home, but not the whole footage again, because, well, it's very seldom does anything ever happen. But like I said, got a few phone calls to make in the next couple of days. Being I sold the Silverado, I won't be tempted now to drive it this time, so it all should be fine. And then that being said, like I said, around we go. So we'll get there. We'll probably see y'all when we get home. are. Well, made her on home, whatever it was, a few hours ago. I ran into a little bit of snow on the highway and rain on the highway, but hey, nothing major by far. The Army, or the Canadian Army or military, must be doing some of their training exercises, because there was several of those convoys on the road where they're got probably 5 people in each one of those carriers, or more probably, and they're going from place to place. And well, kind of made her on home, got things unpacked, ended up having a nap, and well, here we are now, trying to decide what to do for the evening, if I should do any video editing or you know, just recover for a few days. I may end up taking a few days off of vlogging here, just to take care of the hand and such, and maybe, you know, next week or so pick up the camera again. There will be no lack or minimum, or whatever you want to call it, loss of vlogging footage, because, well, I'm ahead on my vlogs, so there'll be just a couple extra days of my life, or of the month that is missing. So of course, tomorrow I would like to venture out on my own, by myself, and go down and do some running around. Need to stop by my bank, obviously, need to stop by the pharmacy, and need to stop by the dealership. I want to look into ordering something in for the 2016 GMC Canyon. I'm not 100% sure of the price. Good ones, good quality ones, ain't cheap, and cheap ones are not good quality. So I want something that's going to last, you know, a while, and not need to be replaced in 3 or 4 years, as well as, you know, give a proper look and alignment to the truck. You know, not some cheap bolt-on kit that is not properly stamped. So there are several to choose from, several makes, several manufacturers. Of course, each manufacturer has their own flaws or plus sides and stuff, so I'm trying to decide if I want to just pay at the dealership and have them do it, or if I want to go with one of the accessory companies in this town and then have trouble with the dealership in the future, saying that I allowed another company to touch their truck, you know. Sometimes you pay more, but at the same time it might cover your butt in the future. So of course, the day's been going good, just catching up on a few things, posting a few links that I couldn't get posted over the last couple of days. And then, well, everything will be fine. I don't exactly know the way of the evening, but we will play it by ear. And, well, next time you see me, it will probably be in the dark, or I will be shutting her down early because, well, I want to crash for the day. So yeah, you guessed her. We'll see y'all later on this evening. We come to the end of another day. I forget exactly, but probably day 3 or so in this here vlog schedule. I'll probably try to make something out of this multi-day vlog. Not 100% sure how it's going to turn out or what it's going to be like, but I guess it is what it is. You know, day 1 we kind of traveled to the city for the big pre-op check-in. I was worried about a few things, you know, obviously. Some things have changed since 4 years ago when I had the first round of pre-op check-ins, and I was kind of worried about them not doing it this time for various reasons. And then of course was the big surgery, day 2. And well, obviously I wasn't able to do a check-in after the surgery, but I guess it kind of is what it is. It's kind of expected. This time around was a lot easier than the last time. The last time was quite nasty. Maybe I forced myself to come out of it too fast because of you know, having my dad with me. I had to, or I thought I had to look after him because, well, I spent so much time looking after my dad in the last 20 years that not to look after him now would be, well, is a weird thing. And not having them here with me now is very weird to get used to as well. And of course, day 3, feeling a lot better. I didn't nearly get hit as hard as what I used to do or did before, and packed my stuff and well, headed back east. So here I am at home in the great big city of Lloydminster, Alberta, ready to shut her down for another day. Tomorrow, if I'm feeling okay, I have a couple errands I'd like to run. I need to meet some people in the morning to get them to load up some furniture and a few things. And then after that, the day is free for me to do what I choose to do. I believe I'm going to stop by the fan mail box if I have it to give. Pick up the normal, flyers and junk mail and stuff. Maybe there'll be another fan mail letter, which is pretty sweet. I like to stop by the dealership and price on a bolt-on kit, see what happens, see how far that goes. Eventually, if I keep going, they're going to make me put mud flaps on the canyon probably, because the factory mud flaps won't be long enough then, but we will cross that one when we get there, if and when. Well, I did receive a call from the factory that's building my potential new project, and it should be ready toward the end of this week. He did mention about it being ready for this week in the beginning, but there was the Easter break. They had shut down for a couple days, and there was a few work orders between mine that I've took a bit to get through, so they were just cutting and fitting today, and in theory, in about another 2 to 3 days, it could be ready for pickup. So I have to decide if I want to make a run down there myself on the weekend, or if I want to wait until my next follow-up appointment in the city when I'm already kind of halfway there, and then make a run on down. Really, I have a, whatever it would be, a 3-hour trip or so from Edmonton to there. Or I have about a almost 6-hour trip from Lloydminster to there and back. So you have like 12 hours or like 9 hours. So it all depends on what it is, right? To see how the day is going then, how I'm feeling then, and well, kind of take it all from there. But remember guys, we do have a fan mail box for all our letters, decals, nonsense, and gibberish. The address is down below. Feel free to send me your decals, letters, and stuff. If you send me a letter, I will write you one back. If you send me a decal, I will send you one back. If you send me a letter, make sure you include a valid return address with postal code or zip code. If you really, really want to be nice, include a self-addressed stamped envelope just to cover the shipping costs. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.